market news and views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is April 13, 2015. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in. So what you're going to see here on the left side of my screen here is going to be the S&P 500 E-mini futures. And the futures right now are trading lower by 3 3/4 points to 2091.75 per contract. Futures coming under a little bit of pressure. Some would say it's a stronger dollar today. I'm not sure. Right now, I think traders want to take note that this coming Friday will be an options expiration trading week, and markets did carve out a pretty positive week last week towards the latter part. So again, be in tune and be ready for some volatility, or at least choppiness. I don't want to say volatility per se, but at least choppiness this week will in some big individual names. So we'll see how it plays out there. All in all, when I look at the markets though, right now they're holding pretty steady, but we are into some minor resistance, so we'll see how this plays out throughout the course of the trading session. All right, first stock I want to talk about and look at today is going to be Qualcomm. Qualcomm looks like JANA Partners is out saying that they want the company to break up. So if that does happen, or anything comes of it, I guess, or even if Qualcomm entertains the news, that does spike a premium into the stock. Right now the stock is trading at $72.65. There's a lot of resistance in this general vicinity, but the next big level that I see for this stock would be around $75.90, $76. There's going to be a ton of resistance there. So keep that on the radar. If it gets there, if you own Qualcomm right now, you try your stop. See if you could get through this current level, which is a lot of resistance on a daily chart, right where it's trading right now at $72.68. But if you could get through here, you do have potential upside to $75.91. So trail that stop loss right now on Qualcomm. We're starting to see a lot more activist involvement going on in the marketplace. That should continue really throughout 2015. Let's take a look at SHLD, which is Sears Holding. It looks like they struck a deal with Simon Property Group. So again, the stock is trading up a little bit. I'm not really seeing a lot of upside in this name though, so be a little bit careful here with Sears. You never know what it's going to do. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. So we'll look at this in the intraday stock chat. And if you haven't taken out a membership to the intraday stock chat, more than welcome to do so. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial. Earnings season is just getting underway this week, so we're going to have a lot of morning gap plays. We're also going to have a lot of trading activity, especially with the early morning volatility that we think we could get this week. Volatility, in my opinion, equals opportunity, and that's all you could ask for as a trader. Let's take a look at Netflix. Stock is trading nicely higher today. Ticker symbol is NFLX. Stock right now is at $468. I think it did receive a big upgrade today by UBS, so keep that on the radar. Right now, I think the stock has upside, believe it or not, to around $500. I don't think it gets there today, but all in all, the chart is fine. There's really nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything stopping this one from going to 500. So Netflix looks strong. If you own the stock, trail it. Trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, it's very hard to buy it up here. You might want to wait for a little bit of a pullback, but Netflix does look strong on the charts. Another stock that was, I believe, upgraded today, if I'm not mistaken, was United Health. I'm going to take a look at that one in just a moment. Ticker symbol is UNH, and you'll see the stock is trading at $120.84. So this stock looks pretty strong on the charts as well. This is another one where the uptrend is still firmly intact on a daily chart. So unless something dramatic happens and it sells off, there's not a lot we could do with it at this stage of the game, but we will keep it on the radar once the opening bell rings today, so we'll see how that plays out. I want to take a look at JetBlue today, JBLU. It looks like there is some news out there on JetBlue. This has been one of the strongest airline stocks out here. Right now, it looks like they reported a 9.2% increase in passenger traffic last month, so that's positive. But either way, the stock is very, very overbought. It looks like it's not really getting a good reaction to that news. You can see an initial spike, but it has come back in. A level you could watch this stock for a buy, in my opinion, would be around $17.32. So keep that on the radar. If the stock does get down to $17.32, that should be a pretty decent level for this equity. So again, JetBlue is still pretty strong. We'll see how it plays out, and we'll see where it goes. I want to take a look at BHP Billiton. I did see that under a little bit of pressure again today. The only level that interests me for this one is around $44 even number, and you still got to be real careful with that. It's been a weak stock and a bigger chart pattern. Looks pretty poor and pretty weak, so be careful with BHP, but it does have a little bit of support around 44 for a potential scalp play. Nothing more than that from what I can see. Looks like there are some other names out here in the news. Apple, I think they blew out of those iWatches. Stock right now is trading at $127.79. So good little move for Apple. We'll see where that goes today. Looks like they did have positive news, and they had to push back the date where people would get their iWatches, so to speak. So pretty strong move there. Let me just take a look real quick at my little list here. Looks like Symantec is in the news. Ticker symbol is SYMC. Looks like they're trying to sell off their Veritas software division for $8 billion. Stock had a big spike already on Friday, but today it's not getting a great reaction. I don't think it's going to really fall from here, but if it does, there's still a ton of support around the $22.85, $22.90 level if it does come down. So I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but we'll keep an eye on that. Looking over at crude oil today, crude is trading up $1.05 to $52.70. This is a good little move for crude because you do have the U.S. dollar index up a little bit. Take a look at the dollar, which it has started to fall, and crude has taken off to the upside, but the dollar is still positive. But let's go to the USO now. This is a good way to trade light sweet crude. You can see this is right here at the highs of the day. So as the dollar came down, crude moved up. Again, I don't see a huge amount of upside. Still a lot of resistance for the USO at $19.50, and a lot of resistance for spot crude around $53.50. So we'll see how this all shapes out. Gold futures are trading down about 90 cents this morning to $1203.70, $1,203.70. Let's take a look at the GLD this morning. You'll see that the GLD right now is trading at around 115.52, closed at 115.96. I still think the GLD has upside to around 118.50, 118.65. So I'm not sure it gets up there today, but nonetheless, I still think gold is still holding up pretty well from what I can see, at least on the daily chart. It will be volatile, but I'm still going to give it the upside bias at the moment. All right, so that pretty much covers it on a Monday morning. We do have a lot of upgrades and downgrades going on here. You're going to get a lot of rumors this week simply because there's going to be an options expiration, a monthly expiration on Friday. So just be aware this whole week there'll be a lot of game playing by a lot of individual names. You want to take that into account. Some stocks will get pops, others will get drops. Stocks that have been flying high will dramatically decline. Stocks that have been in the toilet bowl and sinking will get big moves to the upside. So that's kind of the way it works. That's kind of what we're looking at here. So just be aware of that. Options expiration is on Friday. With that being said, everybody, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the Intraday Stock Chat. You will see everything that we are doing there. You'll see our desktop live, and you'll get all of our trades. It's not just scalp trades, it's swing trades, other day trades, and you'll also get all of our opinions on each and everything that we're looking at as you get to ask questions throughout the entire session. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.